This is basically kind of what it looks like. You don't have to wear this suit. You can just put these markers on your clothing or on the player's clothing or on their skin or whatever they're wearing. But this is basically what it is. You have these cameras uh, that are tracking. Here's the cameras. They surround the pitcher or the batter, whoever, and they're tracking these markers to zero point 0.2 millimeters, which is the thickness of a piece of paper. We can do batting and pitching. And what's kind of unique about us is that we can track the ball from the pitcher all the way to the batter. So we can kind of simulate the entire experience in 3D, and we are the only ones that do that. Currently, we're the only ones that have body and bat at the same time, where we can measure the wrist angle, the elbow, the shoulders, hips, knees, feet, and how that player's body movement is moving that bat. Um, and we do that pitching as well. So it's really cool. And our kind of dream was being able to see how a batter reacts to the pitch and be able to track that ball throughout the entire volume. Here's basically a look at what gears. Once the player takes the swing, it takes about 1 second to process, and then you kind of get in here. Now this is me. This is my crappy golf swing or baseball swing, basically what it is. And you can see kind of like it creates an avatar and it recreates very accurately what's happening throughout the entire swing. I can look at that from down the line, from behind, from above, from below, and all these metrics. What 3D does, it allows us to basically attach math to everything. Here's some of your body data. So you have 6 degrees of freedom of the pelvis, the torso, the pelvis, the joints, the hips, or the joints, shoulders, elbows, wrists, and obviously you get the bat. So here's all the different body metrics that you can measure. And then here's all the bat metrics. Now, currently this list in golf is about 5 times longer than this of things that we measure in golf. Here's just a few, like angle of attack, bat elevation, bat shaft deflection, bat droop. It's actually how much the bat itself is moving. Um, Bat speed, bat flex, back twist, lag angle, kinematic sequence. We've got graphs for the bat. We have graphs for the body. Pretty cool visuals here, pretty cool user interface. This is something that's really difficult to do. We're measuring where the ball actually touches the bat at impact. So you can see here, this is my crappy baseball hit. So we'll go to impact here. And the ball touched 29.2 millimeters. We calibrate the bat with a calibration tool, and we find out where the sweet spot of the bat is. And then, so we know where the sweet spot of the bat is. This particular ball was on a tee, but we can track a ball coming into the volume. That's that bigger system that, kind of tracks the ball all the way from the baseball into the bat. But this tells me where the ball touched the bat, what the loft of the bat is at this point versus this point, which is huge. So it kind of tells us what kind of bat fitting we need to do or what kind of bat metrics we need to do. Or what kind of bat we should have, or how long the bat should be, or where the sweet spot should be, and all that kind of stuff. And so I hit one here. So it gives you that entire experience. And then you can also compare yourself to yourself or to a different player. Now here's basically, you can do it side by side or you can overlay. And here what we have is me, the one in the blue is me swinging kind of angle of attack down more, and this on the yellow is swinging more up. So you can see basically if I overlay these things, you can see the difference in how that bat changes its trajectory and how different the swing is. Some pretty cool features too on this visual. This hand path is pretty cool, but there's just so many metrics that we can put in here that we'd love to kind of, like, that's the lead wrist set angle, like at different places, like what that's doing. Here's the left shoulder adduction, like how much the left arm is being pinned to the bat, to the chest. Some cool body line stuff. You kind of see where your shoulders and spine and hips are tilted. but there's lots of different features that we can add to it. But anyways, I just want to kind of give you a demo of this, and kind of you can see how the value of 3D and the visual tools that it becomes. But at the end of the day, dude, we're really accurate, and that's what separates us. We'd love to partner with you, and I'm more than happy to bring the system down to you and give you a demo as soon as you're ready. And I think honestly, once you kind of see it in action, you'll kind of appreciate it more. It's kind of something that's pretty cool to see it in action. So anyways, so full body with bat data, and how a player is reacting to the pitch and how the pitcher's mechanics are and how the pitch, it's a pitching product. You can use it for a catcher, a fielder. I could I could capture a fielder coming in to grab a ball and how they're grabbing the ball and throwing it to first, or how they're sliding, all sorts of different metric. Any kind of motion that you want to measure, we can do that. Anyways, thanks for your time, and I look forward to talking to you.